everyone. I'm Kayla.
I'm Nancy.
And we're Stampede Before Anything Else, a mother-daughter team that likes to bring joy to your creativity through laughs and crafts. So welcome. Today we are going to be showing you a tutorial on how to make a fun fold card. You guys aren't ready for this. We're going to show you here in a second, but isn't it gorgeous? I'm beyond grateful for you.
Oh,
this is for you.
You're so sweet. Thanks.
But welcome. If you're joining us for the first time ever, we are a mother-daughter team. We do crafting tutorials and hopefully bring some joy to your inspiration. Or what?
Yeah.
Joy?
A little bit of joy.
Joy to your creativity.
Oh.
If you can't tell, we like to laugh and craft.
And we like kitties,
we
too.
also like cats. This is my baby, Mr. Oliver Ollie. He's, what?
How old is he?
Maybe
10,
13?
3 months old now?
13 weeks old. And he's turning into a little terror.
Oh my gosh, he's such a stinker.
Look at this.
He's so spoiled.
Very spoiled cat. Oh gosh.
Oh, hold on.
We're attached. So you will see our cats in our videos, and yeah, this is one of our longer videos where we just like to have fun and relax. If you're looking for a shorter tutorial, head over to our Monday videos where you can see how to make a card in minutes and get right to the nitty-gritty.
Yep,
but
exactly.
Here we have fun.
But you can fast forward all the chit-chatty things.
Yeah.
We do get to it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But,
so
you know.
let's show you how to make this card. So let's go down to the table.
I'm going to try not to craft this way and maybe just craft this way, but
it's notorious at crafting.
It's not going to happen that way because you guys are over there and not in front of me.
Yeah.
So here is this card. Now, this was inspired by Shruti Patel. I think she's in India somewhere.
I couldn't tell you.
I think. I'm not sure.
She makes amazing cards.
Amazing fun folds. And so came across this from her and turned it in. She does centimeters and I do not do centimeters. So turned this into Imperial and made it work for us. Now this particular one, I'm going to show you. These are
her prototypes.
My prototypes. I did 2 of them. Now
she's doing it at an angle.
Oh, I am. Sorry. I'm doing this straight on. I'm going to try this, you guys. So this is the first one that I did, and it turned out really cute. And you open it up, and it looks like this, and then it can sit displayed on your desk. I believe this is how she did her measurements in her card, but I wanted it to be bigger,
wider
on in the inside here, a little bit wider. So what I did, now if you want to do it this way, you certainly can. You just take and score this middle piece here 2 inches, every 2 inches on the length that I put in the description. But this is the one that I chose to do. Now it's a little wider in the front, but I don't care. You know, I want to have a little bit of space in here so we can write. I write big.
That's what she was asking me, the preference of which one I liked, and I like the wider one.
Yeah, so we're going to go with this measurement. So I tweaked it a little bit. And I thought, well, to keep it closed, we're going to put a belly band on there. So this slides off. And then it opens up like this.
Cute.
Now for the inside, you can stamp and do all that fun stuff. A lot of people will take their additional stamps and stamp a sentiment. This is a stamp set that we're using for this card here. The Beyond Grateful is this one here. But you could always take one of these and stamp it on the inside. I write big, so I leave mine blank.
She's very large handwriting.
I do. So anyway, this is what it is, and we're going to show you how to do it.
Okay.
Whew, that was a big explanation.
So we are going to be launching something new here.
Oh my gosh,
it is going to be so exciting. We're so excited for it. So make sure that you're subscribed to our channel so that way you can find out what this new announcement is going to be. But I think you guys are going to like it because it's going to be only available to a certain amount of people. Not amount, but to certain people. So
just certain people.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
But make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, we'll get into the measurements now.
We are. So this is what I have to deal with for my measurements. So bear with me.
A mess.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
So, but you will have all that information over on a blog for you, all nice, typed up for you. So you don't have to worry about doing any writing right now. But we need a base The card base is going to be 5.5 by 9.5. Now this does take a little bit of a cardstock, but that's okay because it's a fun card. Another thing is this is a good way to get rid of your designer series paper if you have a lot of it, because I know a lot of you do, because I was one of them.
Yep.
It's a good way to use
5'7" stack of
almost a 6 foot stack of paper. I mean, come on, that's
just the pattern paper, guys.
Pattern paper.
Just pattern paper.
So, all right, so 5.5 by 9.5, and we're gonna score our first score line. Hopefully you guys can see this. We're gonna do at a 1/2 inch.
Make sure you're scoring, not cutting.
Not cutting. Okay, now I like to turn mine around, and we're gonna go over to 2 5/8. So it's gonna be, there's 2, 4, and 5. So 2 5/8. We're gonna go down to 6 7/8, which is right there. And then we're gonna go down to 9.
9 3/4. No, just kidding. It's 9.
9. So now we have the same on each end. Okay, look at that. Ta-da! Next, we're going to take our second piece. Now, this is the middle insert. This is going to be 4 by 11. Okay, so just take your normal sheet of cardstock, do it the long way, and cut it at 4 inches, and then it'll automatically be at 11. So 4 by 11. We're going to score at 2 inches on the long side. We're going to do 4 inches.
That was a little below 4, but okay.
Was it?
Yeah, just a little.
See, I'm like, I can't see what I'm doing here when I'm not over. Okay, hopefully that's 7. And then we're going to do at 9 inches.
9 3/4.
9.
No, it's just
Harry
9.
Potter.
Yeah.
She's referencing
Just
Harry
9.
Potter, people. So ignore that. It's 9, not 9 3/4. Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay, so now we have these scored. The next piece you're going to need for the belly band, I did mine at 1 inch by 9.5. Okay, so that is it for cardstock. We're going to come in, and we're actually going to work on our base again. Now this is the one where we have the half inch here, half inch here.
Okay.
We're going to cut a little bit. So with the short side up at the top, I'm going to move it over to the 1 inch mark. What was that? Did you hear that, Mark?
Mark?
Move it over to the 1 inch mark. I have my blade up at the top here. I'm gonna cut it down to that first score line, which should be a 1/2 inch.
Now,
okay?
a tip that we don't have on this cutter, we have it on our other ones,
we do, yeah.
is you could take some tear and tape and put it right behind the marks, so it's a little bit easier to see and read instead of having just a clear ruler.
Yeah, so take your tear and tape, just take this and run it all the way down on the bottom so that when you go to cut, you can see the cut lines over here, the score lines. On this one, I don't have it on there.
So that was
yet.
1/2 inch?
A 1/2 inch, or move it, have it over to the left to 1 inch, and then score down to the 1/2 inch mark.
Cut to a 1/2 inch mark.
Yep. Now I'm gonna leave my paper in there. I have my cutting blade down here, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing, except we're gonna cut up to that 1/2 inch mark.
So cut to the score line.
Cut to the score line. We're gonna turn it around and do exactly the same thing that we just did. Now I'm gonna do this at an angle because I'm standing at an angle right now. So my blade's down here. I'm gonna cut up.
I think we should do a new trend. Instead of counting dimensionals, we should see how long it takes for Nancy to start crafting at an angle.
Crafting at an angle. All right, so we're done with that. Now I'm going to take, if you want to get all fancy and use your trimmer and cut this off, you certainly can. I found it a lot easier if I just went in and cut on that score line to cut that little rectangle out.
See, she's still at an angle.
I am. I can't help it.
That should be crafting. She's crafting sideways.
I'm crafting
that way.
at a, she's telling me where to go, people. Good Lord.
She
She's so
can't control
bossy.
herself.
She's so bossy. All right, so there we got it. Okay, so now you should have a piece that looks like this. Now we're gonna make this into like a, oh, what do they call this? A gatefold?
Yeah, I think so.
A gatefold. All right, except we got these little doohinkies on here.
Doohinkies. That's the professional
Yeah,
term.
the
is
doohinkies. Okay, so now we got like a gatefold going on. So we're gonna take, and on these little tabs, these 1/2-inch ones, we're gonna fold them back. These are gonna be the little tabs that are gonna be glued to our little insert that's gonna pop out.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so there we have it. Here's our gatefold. Pretty cool, huh?
I like it.
I like it too. All right, we're gonna bring in this piece and we're gonna fold it like a gatefold. Okay, so you got your bigger piece here. I'm gonna bring this in. And I say bigger piece because this middle piece right here is bigger.
The wider piece.
Yep, and then we're gonna fold this back on that one. Okay. We're
Sorry.
gonna do the same on this side.
I got a little cough.
Okay, and then we're gonna do this on this side. So, Kayla and I had a business trip a couple weeks ago, and before we left, we had our fireplace on down here.
Oh my gosh.
It smelled so bad.
The gas.
The
You
gas.
can smell the gas.
So we turned the power switch off or whatever on the wall and left it, and I forgot about it.
We haven't used it.
I haven't used it at all because we knew not to use it. Plus it's been warm. We haven't needed it. Today I had them out to fix it, check it out. Here it was leaking really bad. But it was, so the gas coming in has a valve.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't leaking there. But when you turn the fireplace on, the valve on this end to heater opens up, and that's where it was leaking. And I told Kayla, I said, the guy said around 2 to 4 is a norm. It's okay, you know, if it leaks. But when it starts getting up to 100, that's when you got to be concerned. He said ours was at 500.
500.
I was like, holy
Good
moly.
thing the house did not explode.
Yeah. That was not fun to hear.
At least we knew it was bad.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we didn't use the fireplace.
Mhm. Yeah, it was really bad. All right, so you're going to need a lot of designer series paper for this. For what I did for mine is I just picked the paper, which I think I love this black and white. I'm on a black and white kick, you guys.
She is. She did another card that was black and white.
Yeah, I did it for this. We'll probably share it this Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll share it this Saturday.
So join our exclusive Facebook group. We have an exclusive Facebook group where we post tutorials, free tutorials every Saturday.
Sometimes Sunday if we forget.
Yeah, but it's on the weekend.
Yeah,
so
we post it on the weekend.
you'll get it at some point.
Yeah. Okay, so I did one pattern for the inside of the card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And again, don't worry about measurements. We'll have these ones on the blog.
Don't use a ton of glue on your DSP when you're putting it in. Others are going to get bumpy ridges of glue, you know, and then it's going to look like a toddler made it. And,
Yeah, but
you know, we love toddler cards, but not always.
yeah, some of them, yeah,
So just be
very
gentle.
Be gentle with your glue. Sometimes I get really excited and I use a lot, and then it spills over, and yeah, it creates a mess. Okay, so I have my inside done. Now, this is going to be glued right to the inside of here, so I might as well get that done right now.
Right on the inside, it's going to be centered, right?
Yep, we're going to center it top to bottom, left to right, and as best as you can. And I'm kind of using these as my lineups, these little
Lineups?
flap things.
Oh, that
I don't
makes
know.
sense. Your
Okay.
little doohinkies.
My little doohinkies, and you guys, I got to stand over the camera.
Hey, as long as you're in field. In field?
Look at that, it's crooked.
In view.
It's crooked.
But that's where you got glue.
Glue, you can
also
move it.
put some right there.
Oh, did I? Oh, see? You guys, I get on camera and I make a mess of everything. Yo. Tell you, I don't know what it is. Look at that, it's crooked. Okay, that's going to drive me bonkers, but
I don't think you can fix it.
I don't think I can fix it because one thing, if you don't use enough glue, you can't really slide it.
So you have to use enough, but not too much.
So this one's a little kitty wampus, but it's okay. It's going to work. Don't worry.
A mess.
I am a mess.
Do you see how severely that is off? It's not.
It's off a little.
Just a little.
Like maybe.
Here it is a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
okay.
It'll work. It'll work. You guys know me. All right, so these are going to go on the outside. These actually, oh, I think I need 2 more. Yes, I do.
She ain't cut
Hold
enough.
on, I need 2 more. But
So what
I
are
got
the
this.
sizes?
And I'll have you cut that. So we need it just cut to 1 3/4.
1 3/4.
I need 2 more.
1 3/4.
1 3/4.
1 3/4.
1 3/4.
That sounds so much more fun than saying
It
1
does.
3/4.
It does.
1 3/4.
Because we're used to hearing Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Okay.
You're a wizard, Harry. How many Harry Potter references
Oh
can
my
we do
gosh.
in one video?
And we haven't watched Harry Potter in quite a while.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die.
My God. You guys. See what
Ron, no! What is he doing? No, it's Harry, no.
Harry, no!
What is he doing? He's going to sacrifice himself. What? No, there must be another way.
You guys. What the heck? Who put her
You want
Potter
to
in here?
stop Snape from getting that stone or what?
Oh boy, it's never.
Not me, not Hermione. Yo. That's it.
It's true.
Yo.
Yo. Oh my God, you guys.
Oh, that's what you get for growing up with Harry Potter.
Okay, so all I did is I put our white piece. Good Lord, you guys, I got glue all over it. If it ain't ink, it's glue. So what's really nice is you get one of these little rubber cement eraser thingies.
A gummy eraser.
Gummy eraser, and they work great. So
I think we have that linked on our favorites, don't we?
do we?
I think so.
I have
If
no
you
idea.
go to, excuse me, our website, I'm like, I have something in my throat. If you go to our website and you hover over, I think it's shop, and then you can click on a little drop down that says our favorite things, and you should be able to see that in there and get some for yourself.
Yay! Okay.
It's like she wasn't even listening to me.
I was. Okay, so now comes the fun part. This right here, these flaps right here are going to adhere to this flap. Before we do that though, I'm going to close it so I can put designer series paper right here. Now make sure that this flap is, we're not going to glue that paper over it because we need it. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh my goodness. We're going to look back on this video. Seriously, she hasn't been drinking.
Nah, nothing.
Her
I
and her-
literally just got off at work, so.
I tell you.
Maybe it's work that does
Oh,
it
that
to
could
me.
have been. That could have been.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have our little flap here. Now we're going to go and do the same thing on this side. Put our paper down. So like I said, this is a really good way to get rid of your designer series. Or I shouldn't say get rid of, to use up your designer series paper.
Get rid of. If you want to get rid of it, you just gotta recycle it.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta
that's
do.
all you got to do. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we got these flaps.
Flip flaps.
We're going to close this, but leave this one standing up. See how that is? We're going to bend this little flap back, and we're going to put some glue.
Bend it back. Your doohinkies.
I gotta make sure I got enough on there. Oh my goodness, I got cat hair on here.
Your doohinkies.
Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and glue that down.
Glue your flaps to your doohinkies.
Glue the flaps to your doohinkies. Okay, so there we have that. Okay, we got
There.
one side done.
Nice.
Nice. We're going to do that. Close this. Bring this back like that.
Like a so.
Ooh.
Oh.
We both go, ooh. Put a little bit of glue on here.
On your doohinkies.
On your doohinky.
And then adhere that flap to that doohinky.
do it really proud. Okay?
What?
I don't know. All right, so there we have our card. Ta-da!
Nice.
You got enough room in here to do your writing. You can always write on here before you glue it in there, but sometimes
That's what I would recommend.
I probably would.
Because if you misspell something, then you gotta cross it off, and
then you're a mess.
SOL.
Yep, exactly. All right, so we have this card. Now, what's nice about this is you can do it anyway, how you close it. So when it comes to making belly bands, I like, especially if I got something that's going to be in the front like this, I like to have where the papers overlap so that I can cover it up under my embellishment so we get a nice clean back like this.
That's smart.
It is. So I like to start off a little off on one side and just gently bend that around and hold this in place.
Now don't bend too tightly.
Not too tightly. You want to, what I like to do is I like to move this band out just a tiny bit, just not much. Just a hair, and then go ahead and bend this one over. And you want to make sure that everything is lined up here and on the bottom so that they line up perfectly. Okay, I'm going to give that a good crease and this a good crease like that. Okay,
Nice.
Now I'm going to put some glue right here
Where they touch.
Okay, and then we're going to close it.
And then close the flap. That one doesn't have doohickey, so you just got the flap.
Yep, you just got to do it like that. All right, let that dry for a second. All right, now we have black dimensionals, and I have been using these a lot lately. I like them because, especially for stuff like this, you won't see them under there with the white, and I don't know, I just think it looks a little bit more cool.
Upgrades.
I think
your
so.
card.
I think it does.
Mm-hmm.
So why not? All right, so we have our belly band here. Got my 3 adhesive. Did I call these glue dots? I might have called them glue dots.
Might be. I don't know. I think he said dimensionals.
Did I?
But
Okay.
we could rewind.
All right, so I got this on here, and we're just going to go ahead and place our greeting on the front of the circle. So this circle is one of the new dies that we have, and I forgot to have it out. Excuse my reach here. Let's see here. I think
The
they're
Stanley
called
shots.
the
The
everyday
everyday details.
everyday details. I use the middle one.
details.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we blurry?
Oh, I got itchy
go.
eye.
Everyday details.
Everyday details. And
Details.
Details. And then, whatever she said.
Details.
I used our Versamark and the stamp that I pointed out earlier.
From the Charming Sentiments.
Yep. Using our Grateful, Beyond Grateful. And emboss that with the white powder. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this card because I thought it was pretty awesome. I had fun making it.
Yep.
And I like the mono color.
I would add bling to it with some rhinestones.
Well, you totally can, but I wanted it to be a little bit more plain for
I'm a sparkle person.
masculine.
Let us know in the comments if you would like a plain version or if you would like some rhinestones, because I'm team rhinestones. Obviously, we know what team she is, so disregard her.
I like bling. I was trying to keep this clean.
Trying to keep it clean.
I was trying to keep it clean. So anyway.
Rhinestones are clean. Anyway.
Clean and simple for a masculine card.
Hope you guys like this card. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. We give you 5 free card tutorials when you join our newsletter.
Yes.
You can find the link to join in the description of this video. We will see you next Monday for our next Make It in Minutes Monday video, where we show you how to make a card in minutes instead of one of these longer videos like this one, where we like to have more fun.
It's not that bad.
No, but we like to have fun.
We used to
Those
do
ones
long,
are very,
long.
the Make It in Minutes are very to
Need
the
a
point.
quick card. Let's get her
Here's
done.
how you do it. Let's get her done.
Mm-hmm.
Get her done.
Get her done. These longer ones are for Kayla to do Harry Potter quotes, I guess.
Run.
So.
No.
Run, no, run.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining us, everyone. We will see you on Monday.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.